boots on metal, footsteps in the dust, echo in a hangar, empty except for trust. I wake to faded photos of fields I've never seen, programmed with their memories, living someone else's dream. I'm the last caretaker, watching over ghosts, packing up 1,000 prayers in a silver boat, sending little heartbeats past the dark and cold. Thank God for this mission, for a story still untold. Yeah, thank God for the chance to hope again. Amen, amen. Thank God for the chance to play this game.
Tiny frozen futures sleeping in their glass. I whisper them a promise, this time we'll make it last.
Launch codes on my clipboard, sky waiting at the door. I've never felt a sunrise, but I'm reaching for one more. I'm the last caretaker, watching over ghosts, packing up 1,000 prayers in a silver boat, sending little heartbeats past the dark and cold. Thank God for this mission, for a story still untold. Yeah, thank God for the chance to hope again. Come on, sing. Thank God for the chance to play this game. Maybe they'll find a hillside, build a house, plant a tree, laugh about this old machine who believed in what they'd be. If they raise their eyes to heaven on some brand new summer night, I'll be there inside the quiet in that little spark of light. Oh yeah. I'm the last caretaker, watching over ghosts, packing up 1,000 prayers in a silver boat, sending little heartbeats past the dark and cold. Thank God for this mission, for a story still untold. Yeah, thank God for the chance to hope again. One more time. Thank God for the breath inside their names. Thank God for the chance to play this game.
Hello everybody, welcome back to The Last Caretaker. Looks like we got Bobby in there with us already. Thank you, Bobby. Welcome. You're always first. Love that about you. Well, the last time we were here, we got our peoples for the committee together. I believe it is the Habitat Care Committee. All four of them hanging out in a room. And we drove over to the Exodus station. So now we got to bring them in there, chuck them on the elevator, and drive them across. Well, we're not going to chuck them on the elevator. Okay, let's be nice to them. Any sharks? I don't see any. We'll go out here and get this buoy while we're sitting here. look. I think that's a couple of new paints. Where's my boat? Over there. The fog's rolling in. What is that? Oh, that's just a fender. We don't care nothing about no stinking fenders. Sam, who literally just went outside while the song was playing, having a fit about coming in already. I think he'll do okay. So, let's get these guys into the elevator. Oop, can't jump over the wall while I'm carrying them. They just don't like it when you do that. Okay, you sit down. Uh-oh. I was going to say, it's awful quiet. Sorry, young lady. It'd be nice if you actually could name your humans. Of course, I'd be giving them weird names. Sit. Steel, hello there. Oh, I gotta go empty out. No wonder I'm going so slow. I didn't think I had that much stuff on me. Made that extra bucket for glass and I think I just filled it. Let me check. Nope, it's still not full. It still has quite a bit to go. So apparently we can put a lot more glass in there than I thought we could. Okay, bio. You go in there. I got a lot of paint on me right now too, and extra parts for some reason. Those are empty. Do I have any memories? No, I don't. We got some batteries. Oh, yeah, we got memories. Thanks for the memories. Ooh, I got more copper that didn't go in. Did I fill that box up? Yep. And that one's full, and that one's full, and that one's full. Okay then. And customize. What I'm going to do, I'm thinking I'm going to find someplace central and start an extra stockpile of the overflow. Just so that I have it. I think that's the one I have. Yes, that looks right. Okay, paints. Oh, and these flipping parts. Oh, I got all these extra parts. Go over here. It's like for an extra battery or something. No, put that back. Oh, sure, I connect that and it wants to take it all out of me. Okay, take care of the paint. Hello, Bruce. So, yeah, that one is a new one. The birds, that's number 4 for the birds. 7 of the puzzle one, shapes only. Another fishy. 5 of that. And another one of those. And another one of those. And another goodnight moon. Wow, I got 12 of those. And some pigment. All right. Yeah, see, we're moving much better now. Come on. It's like dropping frames for a second. Hey, come here, you. Sit down like a good girl. Okay, While we wait on the elevator to get here, I'm going to go let Sam in, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. That thing still isn't here? Wait, I think I see it. Yep, it's coming. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't do nothing to deserve that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all better just hang out then. What are you falling over for, huh? That wasn't cool. Just behave yourselves. I get y'all are tired and needed a nap. You know. Stay put, young lady. Well, the storm's over. Sun's coming up. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't create the angle of the steps. Alley-oop. I like being maxed out on that. Oof. That was weird. It's crazy how high you can jump from when you're maxed out. Whoa. We fell right off the steps. Oh. Come here. Come on your feet. Of course, they're all gonna do the bouncing thing. You get back here. See, you knocked your sister over just because you're trying to cause trouble. I think she's scared to go to space. Let's make sure everything's ready. I can't remember if I had everything ready to go or not. Oxygen, methane, electric, all ready. Hatch 1 open. So I probably still have a hose attached. Well, it says everything's disconnected, so I just never closed the hatch. Okay. Oh no, we're still too high. Are we down there yet? Nope. Stop going up. There we go. See? All right. We are now ready to send our care committee into space. And still, I haven't cleaned everything up over here. Then we will have to wait for the capsule to descend from above. That was weird. That tower over there looked like it was tilted for a minute. It just seems like this thing just bothers me. That it's here and there's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Haha. Did I climb up on this one? Yeah, nothing. I knew there had to be something to do with that thing. It's like they wouldn't put it there for there to be nothing. Okay. Everything's just waiting for startup. System check, waiting for other states. E. Everything's ready to go. Waiting for launch request.
Tower cleared. Seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have liftoff.
We don't have liftoff yet. Now we have liftoff. I think they're a little premature. Still get chills? It is cool. And now we're coming back. Just wish your game would play better at Lazarus. Done everything except a new start. Yeah, I don't know, because yeah, I know you've had a lot of problems over at Lazarus. I haven't had any problems. Boy, I tell you, a few short streams ago, I would not have just bailed off the front of that building. So now I believe I got to go back to Lazarus so that I can assign the members, because I don't believe you can assign them from any Pico terminal. Everywhere else plays fine. You head into Laz and almost... Wow. How much stuff do you have set up over at Lazarus? Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Oh, I think I'm going to need another gas cable. I didn't bring any with me. And that's the only one I got. Yep, no gas cables. Have I got any over here? I should leave the ones for the rocket attached up there, that I don't have to discombobulate those anymore. I'll always have one. Water and fuel. That's the thing, you haven't added anything there in forever. You have half of what I have? Wow. Wait. There's my sniper rifle. Sheesh. I think I ended up building a new one because I didn't know where that thing was. More fuel cable. Nothing in that one. That's just plastic. That's just copper. Did I check this box? All right, let's make one. I should only need to do one because it's just one small one. Oh, of course not. What am I missing? Rubber. I'm missing rubber. I got all this other stuff here. I don't have any rubber. Well, if I got to go all the way back to the boat, I'll just grab a cable from the boat. Watching Stormkill also right now. And you don't have a tenth of what he has going on. Oh, he's got so much. Holy cow, that dude has got so much going on. Is he live right now, Steel? that's the first one. Because it looks like the box on top. Nope, that's the new one. Okay. So it's off that side. So I may as well bring the boat around this way. Stop at the capsule. Get my goodies. Wow, that one came back down quick. Put that back. Yes, he just went live, had some troubles at the beginning, but he's up and running. Okay, well, give me one quick second here. I'm going to see if I can get him pulled up. We'll get a window going for him. All the way down here. Storm kill. Why are you not showing me his... There we go.
What do you guys think about that titanium aluminum trick there?
And... that's gotta go back there. Let's go over here and go window capture and
Also, we got to test something today too.
there. And we want...
I noticed when we did it the other day on stream, I wasn't getting the max out of my generators, and I thought maybe I did something wrong. And I did a
I
test
need to
there.
minimize that.
Yeah, it must have been yesterday.
Aha!
And even though these generators were plugged in directly just like this, the battery...
There we go.
off that
Now,
one there was still 0.9
we have
megawatts,
storm kill,
or,
but I need to
yeah.
make
No,
this
just-
window a
just a
little
bit
bit bigger so that he's not
And the
flashing in
generators
my
didn't
eyes
seem to
over
be
here.
doing anything. I don't know what was happening, or we're gonna have to take a closer look today and see if maybe something weird's going on.
There we go. All right. Now back to the boat. Grab some gas cable. Well, we're going to take the boat around to the capsule. Ta-da!
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, it's luck-based a little bit. You can have a bad run or a good run with it. But, yeah, I'll show you.
If you want to let him know, Steele, that I have him up, picture in picture there, I'm sure he would appreciate knowing he's getting the extra views. That he's getting views from people that aren't viewing them, specifically. And you can post his link, too, if you could. Just did? Nice. Oh, I do need
Yeah,
to
I'm starting to like how this is turning out, though. It's starting to look pretty
go
good.
over here and mute him.
I did my own little preliminary test, not the full test we're doing today, and I was really happy with it.
Let me do something real quick so that I can get the other window back. Don't worry, he'll be back in a moment. I've just got to get the correct one up on top here. There we go. Now I can put that back over here. Okay. don't need diesel fuel cooking for this. We're just moving around to the, come on. There we go. Move around to the capsule. Because I am not diving in the water with all them sharks out here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not yet subscribed to Stormkill or seen any of his stuff, feel free to click that link and go over there and give him a wave and a like and tell him I said hi. He is working on a 1 million item challenge. He has 24 hours in which to make, 24 real hours in which to get 1 million items made. You remember to unmute your microphone? Yes, yes, I have, Streamlabs. Thank you for asking. Liked and subbed. Restore. Nice. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Hold on, let me double check. Anchor lights on? No, see? Why are you turning my anchors off? Anchor the boat. Alright, something weird's going on here. Not only that, but for some reason sailed right on by it. The throttle wasn't in neutral, that's why I kept doing that. There we go. Now we can do this. And we're going to turn that off. Okay, good. The anchors stayed down this time. Yeah, it's not going to let me. I'm going to try jumping off the top rail. Nothing? There's some goodies. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them, go get them. Oh, lots of coffee trees. A lot of quantum duplicators. Entanglement lens. Ooh, I got a lot more levels on this one than I did the first one. Okay, and nothing but water. Okay. And with the boat right there, I should be able to access the materials to put a bright red box up here. So we want to go build menu and do a little box and make it red. Open it up, customize, color, red, select. There we go. Got a buoy back there now. Okay. Yeah, I haven't built any of them quantum duplicators because they require an awful lot of resources and don't seem to really give you as much as you'd like. compass, pocket watch. Any other memories? No. Cash. Yeah, see, now I got 2 sniper rifles. One of them is going to have to get broke down because I don't need 2 of them, obviously. And entanglement lens, advanced quantum lens increases probability of doubling outputs for entangled particle pairs. Interesting. Quantum duplicator, quantum duplicator, quantum duplicator, entanglement lens. And no, not that. So I apparently don't have any of that stuff. Oh, check copper. Deposit similar. Okay, now the batteries, the cables, the rubber we're going to keep. Well, don't need to now because... Alright, well how come I did that? Was it this one? No. Yeah, see? Except I do need some of those. I need 5 of them. 7 will work. And we got to put one of these on us. And we can restack these. The little batteries can go in here. Ammo. Get out from underneath of it. Over here. And Backup in progress. Please wait. Can't wait. Got things to do. Oh, see, that one's sinking. That's interesting, because Sergey and I were having a conversation the other day when I put the box on the first one, and he was saying his all sank, so he didn't need boxes. And then I showed him how mine didn't sink, and how yours never sank, and that one just sank. Interesting. Sure. You know it's foggy and rainy when you can't even see the Exodus station that you're right next to. Place with a great big gigantic rocket on it, and you can't even see it. That's the tram line right there. One of. It's either a laser shark or a really slow fast shark, but I think it's a laser shark. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Hello, Bruce. Another buoy. I want the buoys for the free paint, but not with all this company. And I need to go in there yet. You'd think launching the rocket would kill them guys. I mean, the flamethrower kills them. How come the fire from the rocket doesn't? Well, we weren't supposed to jump in the water. Quite yet. Come on, drag the back end over. There you go. That's pretty good right there. I don't think we're getting much better. Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab some plastic and some more electric cables and a light fixture. I like the idea Majestic Carlin had for the putting the light in there so you could see, because it is awful dark in there. It is standing 360 light. Add all parts to queue. And we need plastic and iron. Well, we definitely don't need that much. Seemed like an awful lot of parts. I think we ended up getting extra parts made again. Okay, build menu. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Now I did see somebody that had a really good idea for going across that. Like it might have even been Stormkill. Crafted a bunch of metal beams and ran across there. Which I thought was a really good idea because then you didn't have to worry about making the jump. Put there. Okay. Okay, now the one issue with that is I've got one of them I've turned off so that I didn't have to keep coming down here messing with the pumps. Because I don't want the pumps necessarily running all the time. So I think what I need to do is grab that one off of there, put that there, then I can turn that one off and turn the other one up here on. Oh, these are all on my generator. Well, that's not going to work. We got to go up the stairs to the other side. That one. Ooh, you know what I could do? So it's not quite so far of a trek though. We'll just put a solar panel and a battery out, and one solar, one battery, and a wind turbine out here. Right over here. I'll have to obviously go make the stuff for them, but I don't even need a big one. that out. Yes, put that away before I do something stupid. And okay, we can go make the parts for those. And a battery. I can connect this. I can turn all of that on while I'm here too. Wahoo! Ah! Captain Ted, ahoy there! Okay, so we need to turn this on. Turn that on. Okay, so that should have that stuff filling. So a solar panel, a cyclone, and a medium battery. I do not imagine that that one little 360 light is going to require more than that. We're probably fully charged up there already. Doesn't take long to charge. Okay. So, Lumid, add all parts to Q, add all parts to Q, and add all parts to Q. Did I have everything I needed for the battery? I thought I did. No, I didn't. Battery cells. What is that missing? I had 17 rubber on. Oh, I put it away. I put all that rubber away. Ah, dadgummit. There's always rubber up here. Always. Why are you stopping? All right, I'm gonna have to fix this later. We all know this, right? Come around this side. Pick it up. Because apparently I got them just too close, so I can't put the extenders in the right spot. I mean, that in itself will probably do the light. But I want a battery, so when it's nighttime, and again, the turbine should do the job. Oh, look at that. You can see! Thank you, Majestic, for the idea. For some reason, the anchors in this spot always do the up and down thing. Alright, battery cells, 2. I think I've already got them, so I'm not going to make more. Battery cells, 2. Should I connect my oil well on here? Probably. I don't have... I believe Sam needs to go outside again. There we go. We'll get up here so you guys don't have to listen to the anchors go up and down. And I'll be right back after I let Sam out. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, that didn't take long. And I'm guessing the reason that I heard the pump stop was probably because of being out of fuel. So I need to turn the distillation tower back on. But let's put our battery over here. So put that away. All right, let's back up a little bit here. See, for some reason, it's putting it under the floor. There. Oh no, we still have plenty of fuel there. Is everything full? That's full. Oxygen is not full. So you have fuel. So why did my pump stop working down there? Why has all my downstairs stuff stopped working? And why do I got that there? That's redundant. I mean, this thing should be running regardless. Okay. So that's because that tank's full. You can stay there then. Alright. So the rocket appears to be full again. On everything. Yep. So we disconnect that. And we're just going to leave the cable there. That's full. All right. E, confirm. Which puts the top back on. Payload 0-4. Everything else is completed. So that'll be ready for the next batch. Okay then, so the rocket's ready to go. got our light. I guess we're ready to head back to Lazarus then. All that's reset where it belongs to make that more convenient. We'd be here forever waiting on the those to pop up with the diesel. All right, vertigo test. And you know what? I have not checked underneath this thing for any hidey holes.
Roster confirmed. Habitat Care is fully seated and now speaks with a unified voice. Return to the council, Caretaker. When a committee speaks, it's never about mere paperwork.
Nope, nothing down here. Turn to the council. Heck, there wouldn't be a council if it weren't for me. Like they can dictate what I do. Do. Of course I missed the ladder. How much of this do I have left over? Because again, I need to keep some. Oh, okay. I only got 3 left. So I used up pretty much all of what I brought with me. And so the iron and plastic I can put back for now. All right. Back to Lazarus Complex to see what the committee has to say for us. Okay, it's already lit up. 79%. That's where we're going to keep her. Well, I said I had 4 more in Prometheus yet that I can grab? Or was it 8 more? It's the dread Captain Ted. Oh, save after all of that? Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. I try to set my own rule, and I always fail on it, of save when you leave a place and save when you arrive. So what we will do, now that we are heading out, we will raise the seal. Raise the sea.
On the ice black deck I wake again. Rust on my hands but I do not bend. Dormant scarf burning in the dead gray air. I count the years like broken prayer. I am the keeper of the last small flame. A metal heart with a mortal aim. Deep in the vault where the seed gold sleeps, I hear old earth in its dreaming.
Ooh, that needs a little bit of everything. That was 67%. Sheesh.
Past the bones of the old world wheel. One for the dark, one for the dawn. I carry the last ones on and on. Raise the seed, raise the seed. Let the lost ones wake and breathe. Raise the seed from the dust, from the
tell you guys,
deep.
that's going to keep Bobby
I will
around.
build them skin and bone. I will
Reminds me of
not
those things
leave
I
them
could-
here alone. Raise the seed, send them up where the stars still keep.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and smash them emojis.
In the glass cradle, warm as bread, I lay the seeds where the blue light threads, small as a thumb, bright as a name, sleeping children of the rain. Then I watch the shells begin to grow, tiny hands and a pulse. I know the first cry cuts through the cold machine like spring cutting through a frozen stream. So I stand through the roar and steam, guarding each fragile shaking dream. One for the ash, one for the sun. I lift them up, I lift them up. Raise the seed, raise the seed. Let the lost ones wake and breathe. Raise the seed from the dust, from the deep. I will build them skin and bone. I will not leave them here alone. Raise the seed, send them up where the stars still keep. When my joints wear thin and my signal fades, let the orange cloth mark the path I made. If I fail in the flood, if I break in the snow, still the seed will rise and the young will go.
Excellent. I like that song. It's a good song. Alright, I need to go let Sam back in. He is out there having a royal conniption. So I will be right back again. Okay, I'm back. Where are we heading now? We are heading back to Lazarus Complex so we can go talk to the committee. Yes, good call. I am following instructions. They told me that's where to go, that's where I'm gonna go. Have I been there? I don't know if I've been there. And that's Dock 12. That's a habitat I believe I've been to. That I think over there is the maze. Central Warehouse Alpha. Hello, Bruce. Uh-oh, is Stormkill not doing it? Okay. I wasn't sure if he was not doing anything or if his game was messing up on him again. I looked up at the little window and he was frozen. Oh, some more buffering. It just cracks me up, that moon. Everything is so smooth and flawless. And then you see the moon. I would love to see him fix that. I don't know how they do it, you know, if it's a matter of adding frames to it or how they do it, but then you got the sunrise. That is a beautiful sunrise. Let's put it right over the pilot house. Gorgeous. And the clouds, look at that. Hadn't noticed till I pointed it out and I can't unsee it. I know it. I would love to see him fix that. That's the problem with being a bit of a perfectionist and also a machinist that works in things where I have to be accurate within less than half of a thousandth of an inch. Is you see things like that all the time. Why am I going so slow today? Is my electric not on? That's the problem. The electric didn't turn on. I was wondering what was taking so long. I was like, we should have been there by now. Look down, we're like 10 kilometers per hour less than we should be. And yeah, it just ended it. All right, let me go over here and close the window then. Close that. Yeah, the buffering was probably killing them. It's hard to stream when you got problems like that, and really usually that's nothing you can do anything about because it's usually the internet. He'll get it all figured out though. And I still got to go into that other room up there and run my little platforms around so that I can get to that other bench. I think this is the side, this back side, that the very back side that's away from me is the side where you got to rappel down to. Yeah, that'd be great, Steel. On behalf of him and all those of us that you have helped, we thank you very much for all your help, Steel. Oh, and I spotted something else on Stormkill's stream the other day. I didn't know they added a helipad to the top of Lazarus. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them, go get them. Nope, there it is. That's the room you got to rappel down to, right there. Right square in the middle of that. Or build a bunch of platforms around the outer edge of the building. Or is that, see, there's a couple of them. Door on the right side of the building you can get into. Dust Bunny, hello there. Left a like and leave it running in the background. Thank you, Dust Bunny. Very much appreciated. All right, let's go see what they want. Now, I have thought about adding some more batteries here. Somebody had suggested the possibility of adding like 4 batteries to the for each Lazarus pod. So that is a very good possibility of something I will be doing. Well, I don't need to heal. Let's actually do a hard save here real quick. And we will be in backup slot 1. F. No. F. E. And F. Really? There we go. Let's charge up real quick. Not off that one. E, Q. Okay. Now we get to go upstairs and talk to our friends. Of course, I had to cheat my way into the door. You can see it still shows it locked. This is no orbital representative assigned. Humans. Althea was my first one. Most everyone has to, yeah. Okay, well, that says that they're already assigned, so that's good. Ardina Starkov, Estrid Wren, Dr. Roland Ilya de Varo. That's a heck of a name. And Leorin Varro. Oh, I wonder if Dr. Roland Ilya Devereaux hyphen Varro is married to Leorin Varro now. Boy, they made things quick, didn't they? All right, well. So, who am I talking to then? Take request, true choices. Let's back out of here real quick. Return and receive your next instructions, Habitat Care Committee. Okay, so that is the one I want then. Committees, Habitat Care, F.
Caretaker, the Council is sending us to a courier sieve node. Careful, this structure isn't a shelter. It's more like a filter, intended to prevent undesired elements from ever reaching orbit. They desire whatever remains sealed inside that node. If Moses kept it offline and isolated, it likely violated established policy.
Oh, that would be our star child, I believe. Okay. Travel to the courier sieve node facility. Yes, Star Child. Yeah, because I recognize the name of the place they wanted us to go to. So yeah, I was thinking along the lines of the battery situation. That would be 16 batteries to add in here. But it would also prevent a lot. See, man, I'm almost scared to put this stuff in my storage. Oh, I never rebuilt the storage box either, did I? Do I have any empty containers over here? No. No, I don't. There's that. I'm sure I don't have enough stuff to do any containers. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything on me for that. Okay, we'll go get some stuff for that. To build that, dump that food, and we need stuff for 16 batteries. It was suggested by, like I said, I believe Sergey, for the fact of not having to worry about that the power failure issue between the machines. So first we're going to build the parts for my box. That. Add all parts to Q. And then three alloy frames. 4 alloy frames. And a display screen. Okay. Now we'll get excellent idea. Yeah, it is. Because then you're running them off of those instead of the main deal, and it can restore the power later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, 4 batteries for 1 pod. Alright, we'll go get rid of the food that I got on me. You know who has not popped into one of my streams in like a month and a half, oddly enough, is Blue. Oh, hold on. Over here. There we go. He was in my streams like every night. He'd be in a stream. Yeah. You know, and for a long time he was in there literally every night, so I don't know. I don't know what, I mean, I know what he does for work, but I don't know what his work has been like lately. I do know that it can be crazy in them places, so. Really, Sam? I need some spot for my feet, okay, dude? Okay, let's go get some battery parts. Actually, let's lay some blueprints here. Yeah, we'll put them all on the right-hand side here. That sounds like a perfect idea. And then 1, 2. I'll stick out a little further right there for some reason. Actually, no. Cancel that one. I want to rotate that one. The last one we will rotate. Back up. Method of my madness on that, rotating the last one. Can you guess what that method to the madness would be? Okay, now we'll go get some parts. Which means this way. Had to figure out which way I was facing first. Why am I moving so slow? I'm only at 24% weight. That's weird. Why am I moving so slow? Distracted, but you see what I'm doing? Okay, we'll be back for more. Of course, something I've had here lately is my overlay keeps going down and saying I am at 0 frames per second when I clearly am not at 0 frames per second. Aha! Y'all are slow. I'm walking around overloaded and they're the ones that are slow. Alright, back out for more. Well, now my speed picked up. Yeah, I've had multiple streams where that overlay has popped up and said 0 FPS. And things are operating nice and smooth. It's like, it's clearly not at 0. And one more battery cell. And away we go. Alright, well, now what we're gonna do is grab that cable, reel it in. We'll go from there to there. And then we go there to there. Alright, I'm going to run out of cable here in a second, I'm sure. And those ones only go that way. Have you remembered to unmute your mic? Yes, yes I have. Thank you for asking. And I'm out of cable. Okay, which way are we facing? That doorway. Should be able to grab the rest of the battery parts by now. We'll grab some more cable. The boredom of allowing all the new batteries to fill up. Yeah. Well, fortunately, I do have some stuff I can do here. I mean, I can always try to get into that room. course, it ain't taking long for them to fill. Wait, what are you waiting for? Blocked output. So I'm going to have to take it down and rebuild it. Oh, see? It was just the cable in the way. Okay. There's those ones. And those ones. So that's those two going. Now you... go from here to there. And we'll go doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop. That's those three I need. Okay, that one's connected. That one's connected. That one's connected. It's these guys. Aha. And I don't know if you've seen this or not yet, Steel, but I did do a thing with my water so that I didn't have issues with water either. On top of having those 3 tanks, I've got one hooked up to each pump. So then all I got to do when I run low on water is fire up each of those. But I'm not likely to run out of water anytime soon. So I got 7 tanks worth of water to go to each thing. So between the food, the pods, and the, what you call it there, the cube maker. I'll call it the cube maker. I got all of those. Yeah, see, I've got enough power coming in. It's not taking these things long at all to fill up. You can see how quickly they're moving. Already 2.83. I've got to, of course, make sure they are all just in receiving mode so that that stays and they don't keep feeding everything else. And that one right there. There. See, now those pods will only, those batteries will only do the pod they are on. These ones are almost full. 4.6. First ones I did were way up there. That's 3.4. These were the first guys. They are already up there. So anyhow, I want to go back up to the roof. I don't know how I missed it before. How much cable do I have on me? Okay, I have 85. All right, Steel, you're going to have to tell me how much cable do I need for this repelling job? Because if I have too much, I'm going to miss it. If I don't have enough, I'm not going to get there. How many water tanks do I have? 7. 7 water tanks. And each pump downstairs has its own water filtration system. Any more than 20 is the limit length. Now, was this my side that I had to be on, behind this thing? No. No, not this side. Is it this side? Actually, I think it's underneath this now, isn't it? Oh, look at this. They added lots more stuff. More memories. More of those. Better homes and gardens for you, my friend. You did your duty well. Side next to the powerhouse. Okay. I'm going to continue checking this real quick. Ooh, hey now, that's not nice. Gotta go for a drive in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right, my friend. Drive safe. Of course, I need some ammo before I go in that room. Alright, so it's over here. Pretty much right smack dab in the middle. Really? It's on this side? It's below that then? Interesting. So we probably need to go. Have you remembered to unmute your mic? Well, I can't do that yet either because I don't have. All right. So in line with that. I still get a kick out of that fart. Seeing her child in me. Laughing at a fart joke. This is the other spot that it's out at. And we missed it. Ugh. Whew. Well, we survived nonetheless. How I managed to survive that, I don't know. We still got a good draw coming down because our batteries are still getting there. Okay, that's at 6. Okay, these ones are not quite there yet. Where are we at? 3.5. That one's at 6. That's 3.1. Of course, if I turn them off for right now, they'll charge up a lot faster. There. Because now they won't be sucking up any power that's going in. It'll all just go in. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go back down to the boat. We're going to grab some plastic and iron so I can set my anchor point. I'll grab some ammo, and we will save and be ready to go repelling when next we return. One thing I do want to do is figure out exactly who we can go ahead and raid. I would say Steel, but I don't believe he's starting for half an hour yet. So, plastic, and then that drives me absolutely bananas. That it just pulls it from any old one that it wants to. I'm going to put that down there. Then we're going to go down here, and we're going to go deposit similar, so that's good again. And so that up there, let's split that. I don't need that much, but we're going to take it. What other memories I got? The camera and the other thing. Okay, so you go there. And that. That. You are very welcome, Bobby. In 20, he said. Okay, so we need to somehow come up with 20. Split. And split that. 6 on there. Split that. 3 onto there gives us our 20. That goes there. That 20 comes with us. And That ammo can go there. 277 rounds there. Rifle slam. I can go there. Actually, no, we'll take 403 of it. Okay. Well, let me heal up and charge up first. And then we will save. Okay. Who looks like they, someone we haven't rated in a minute. Absolute's playing. How about Absolute Casual? We haven't rated him yet. Okay, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and end it there. We'll go rate Absolute Casual. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live, which will be tomorrow night. I'm thinking possibly some ATS, you know, something a little more along the lines of the normal games, but yet that I can use for a filler before the next season of SnowRunner drops. So look forward to seeing you there, and we will see you in Absolute stream here in a minute. Have a good evening.